Konnichiwa. How are you all doing tonight? I hope you are well. Good to see you. I'm gonna play more of Abiotic Factor tonight because I am addicted to it. Might play some Arval Rivals at the end of the night. We will see. It all depends. Oh my god, Folly is streaming right now. You should go check him out, everybody. But hi Folly, hi Dashina. Everyone is in fact cool. I will pass that along for you. I have to actually enter the facility. Preposterous. Folly has never streamed. True, so if they go right now, they literally will not see you live this moment. And hi Sinful, how are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a good one. I should check if I can make the other 2 forge items. How are the beans? The beans are tired. I was doing good until first is still available if anyone wants to slap each other for it. Do we have a first redeem even? No, we don't. We just have the regular check-in. There's no such thing as first, is there? Is there? This just looks like it's another part of the regular facility. EP Sasha. So is this above the tutorial area? Because that looks like that pest that it had us train on. The pest dummy. It would be neat if this took us, like, around back to the office. How it goes, Sasha in chat? I am feeling meh. I was doing good earlier, and then literally right as I'm going to sleep, my uncle called, and I think he's gonna come and stay with us for a week in the end of September. And I am not a fan of his anymore in the last couple years. He's been kind of a dick and very controlling. Pardon my language, I shouldn't have said that, but the fact that I said that out loud, you can tell how I feel about him. He uses my mother, I feel like, or takes advantage of her. And she isn't able to say no to him. You found a familiar friend in a familiar place. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing out of the ordo here. Analyze.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, door won't budge. There is that beehive there, and I do need honey. Can't go in there. So I only see that vent there. Okay, do I have to get far enough away from the beehive? I thought they did a set amount of damage. But no, that almost killed me. Wowza. Oh yeah, so there's like nothing in here. It just let me bump into that pest thing. That's weird. I kind of do want to break the hive. health regen. Regenerates by resting, sleeping, eating well, or getting healed by a syringe or other item. If it reaches 0, you die. And let's see if I die here or not. Yeah, it's like if I get far enough away, the bees do stop attacking me. Do I have the stuff to make the beekeeper suit? I know I didn't before. Four pieces of leather. I'm not sure if I actually have that or not. That's the crystal monster. I'll need to grab my other healing syringes anyways. And I can check if I have any of the leather for the bee suit. And we unlocked the larva suit recipe, which takes the bee suit. And I'm not sure if the larval suit recipe will let me talk to that one grub that was guarding the hive, or guarding the eggs, that I tried stabbing and it wouldn't let me kill. Hi, Seer. How are you doing tonight? You just missed me messing with the bees and almost getting killed. I thought they might actually be where you hit them and then they attack you for a set amount of time, but no, it's they hit you and you have to get like 20 feet away. Again, I did not learn my lesson.
Where is it?
I don't know if I have the leather to make the beekeeper suit. Leather has still been quite rare to me. 3 pieces of leather. You're doing Fortnite with the penguins, so you'll be back later. Sounds good. I wish you all the luck. I mean, I don't have to get that honey, even if I wanted it. Did a robot come into my base and get killed? Excuse you? Like, what just... what? I don't have any defenses. Healing syringe. Test tube, antivirus wheat. Bioscrap. Test tube. But test tube I can just make out of glass. Bioscrap. I'm not getting as much water as I used to, so I have to start cycling a bunch of that. Make a full 10 of these. Seer's running, but we let him. I feel obliged to use the run emote. Oh, that's just the sound of the crops growing. I flinched for a second. Oh, that doesn't take long to cook the water, at least. But you don't get that much out of it. Oh god, he's chasing me. He's the rat catcher, dude. He doesn't care as much as the other soldiers, thankfully. I can go down that way, but there's one other path to go in here. Portal up here had the rat shaker. I can't remember if I bought that game or not. I only saw a little bit of it being played, but it did look or seem amusing. I do kind of want to get that honey, even if the bees might try to kill me. It's not even cracked. We're trading my healing items for the honey. That's how I'll think of it. Being stung by an insect, uncomfortable swelling, and then it doesn't even tell me what it does. It should only be 1 or 2 hits from raking. I like that items tell you on them what they would scrap into if you broke them, and that gives you back the flashlight. Also drop the queen bee, which I don't have any of. Or I have one of. Beeswax, honey, queen bee. So I basically consider it, I just traded 2 healing syringes for the honey and stuff. Which is a bad trade, but I have almost none of it. Oh snap, that actually one-shot it. I remember it needing to 2-shot those things before. Okay, so there was a lot of stuff if I go to the left here. Okay, cannot open from that side, so I should come back. Or I should get back here from wherever is up here. just looks like it's collapsed. I was gonna say, those brown ones should give me the, whatever it's called, grinder discs. Yeah. Wish I could fire out of my gun. Hi Vixie, how are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a good one. What is this? Snagvine seed. And hi Dyer, how are you tonight? How are you, sweetie? Kind of meh. I was doing good until before I took my nap after the dinner. I found out that my uncle called and talked to my mom, and he's gonna come hang with us or stay with us for a week at the end of next month, and I'm currently not a fan at all of him. He kind of takes advantage of my mom and never seems to care about her unless he needs to come up and save money by staying with her and stuff like that, and she has never been able to say no to him. Yeah, I remember you talking about them. Yep. I'm sorry, I totally understand family issues, though. Yeah. I mean, it's her house, it's her brother, so even if I'm not comfortable with him, it's completely up to her. So I won't say anything against it. But definitely not going to be a fan of it when he comes. Wildest Vixen girl bullying you. Fox girl would never. I know, right? Fox girl was such an angel. And then she disappeared, and this Vixie girl came along and started causing trouble for Dyer every single day. Teardrop, teardrop, exclamation point. Doppelganger. Also Sasha, yes. Oh wait, I forgot, that has a flashlight on it. About the router, I need to tell you what my family told me. I remember before they didn't, you told them about the situation, and I'm like, please just let them in. I remember before you said that they thought it would mess with, and they're like, we'll let them in, just hope you get to them first. Excuse me? We'll just hope you get to them first, as if they come, you're going, if you get to let them, if you let them in, cheers, but if they talk to them first, they're not going to let you. That is so controlling. And I mean, there is literally no issue with having two routers in one house. I know they said something like they think it's going to mess with theirs, but what do you think happens with people who have their own Wi-Fi routers in apartment buildings or condos, etc., etc.? Your family is incredibly weird, sorry to say. I mean, mine is far from perfect, too. Guess you'll have to call the company and seriously complain over it. I'm not sure they can actually complain at all about it, because the house is owned by Dyer's parents. So as much as Dyer wants to do it, they have the final say, as stupid as it is. Stupid thing. Legally, yep. That's the sad part. It's completely stupid and they shouldn't have a say because there's no reason to say no and stuff like that. But it's just like changing, if you tried to change the locks on a house that you're renting from people or stuff like that, you would need the actual owner's permission to do the stuff. There's nothing up these directions. That goes to the door. That is shut. That goes to the entrance. This must go to that colorful area. I know it's collapsed. For First thing you should do when renting is replacing the lock. Are you actually allowed to do that? Apparently they did come and there was a problem, but they never told me they were here. They probably thought the whole situation was so awkward for them, they just decided to dismiss it and move on. But then you called back because you're confused what was happening. It didn't reload. As far as you know, it'd be illegal to impede you from replacing it? Huh. For some reason, I thought the other people actually own it, so you have to actually ask them for changes like that. You're contractually obligated to repair in place as it was when you're leaving. Does that mean you'd have to change the locks back? But technically you own it for the period. I do not know anything about houses. It always gets interrupted in the middle of replacing it. And I flinched. You're not allowed to damage properties and destroying infrastructure like tearing walls down, etc. Yeah, I got a little confused, so I'm just making sure. There's nothing in there. Go up there. This looks like you come down from there. Probably my blood. That goes up to the one door, I think. Or not. Though some providers do keep spare keys they're legally not allowed to keep. Okay, so that goes to the room with the colorful stuff. I thought I saw the flicker of the enemy. Yeah, that jumps down there. And I'll go right back up. You've seen it happen, and you are, as a Praetor, have been asked to use such a key. My answer to which was yes, or I don't have a copy of a key. That's a federal crime. But so you're renting a place from someone then? I should have been paying more attention when I went through the place. Okay, now I know where I am. Oh, you own a house with 2 floors. Fancy. Lower floor is rented to a tenant. 1 floor wasn't good enough for Dashina. She's like, 2 for me, none for you. I'm kidding, obviously. Okay, so we come down from there. This is enclosed. Kinda looks like you'd be able to. Mother thought it was a good idea to have floors. Yours disagreed. Okay, so I think there's nothing in these hallways except for the path going to. Frankly, doesn't pay itself over the year, but she can't math. Oh, and this is the top of where that was. So it is just a maze of tunnels. I think the only way here to go anywhere is to that room with the purple water. And I think there still is one of those crystal monsters alive somewhere, but I'm not bumping into it, so thumbs up. It's pretty. That's the door from the start of the area. Quiet's playing Hunt. I wonder if Dagger's going to be joining her. But as a locksmith, the first thing we'd offer when we hear someone move into a place would be a replacement lock. Just the key secret part, if possible. I wonder if I can pick up this freaky water. Though it looks like there's a portal in it. Otherwise, you might as well not have a door. That way the proprietor or previous tenants can't keep keys and break in. That makes sense, because anyone can get a copy of their key made, etc., and then hold on to it later to come by. I didn't think of that at first, but that actually makes sense for needing to change the locks then. Okay, I don't think I can ever get up there or to do anything. A lot of people do it. Oh, it said drink something? Drink juice? Antijuice. Drink antijuice. Does that heal me? Defiance, floater. Or even to go to real estate companies, borrow the key to check the place, and while they're with the key, make copies. Okay, I can't interact with that rock. I wonder if I was like holding the pickaxe if I could. Don't see anything underwater. Return there months later and then sneak in and take what they can. I'm gonna make a note about the antijuice. Okay, so this is up top in that room we were just in. I kind of want to see those plants if I could grab them, but I know they can't. Making sure there's no like nooks in the wall, etc. Ooh, that's fancy looking. I know we go down there. So there's nothing on top of this building. You do have to return the original furniture of the door when you cease the contract and leave, but all you'd have to do is be returning the previous secret to its place, and you keep the new one you bought, though it might be useless to you now. That reminds you of a landlord your dad rented from. It was lucky you were home as a kid, because some jerk came over when your dad was at work. I fully expected now the guy came to steal stuff when he said he was looking for rent. That's messed up. But hi Furball, how you doing tonight? So I can jump into that water there. assume that's what I'm supposed to do. I wonder if, like, similar, as far as you know, there's no real law saying you can't drill into walls or stuff like that, though you have to fill the holes and paint it back, as it was when you leave, or pay the repair fee. I wonder if one of the bounce pads could get me up there. And again, USA is the land of not actually legally binding contracts. That is tainted water. I assume that was just an easy way down. I have not seen those yet. I feel like I should bring one of those big jump pads back with me. Okay, that door won't budge. That means it never opens, as far as I know. Doing good, a little not hyped up and maybe a little keyed up. Had your first coffee in like 3 weeks. Health and issues plus anxiety, didn't want to add coffee to the mix. That's fair. You say had, you're not finished your first cup. I mean, still considered had because you've drunk some of it and you've had that amount. Can't open from this side. Is there a vent or something I can get in, or do I just have to use the jump pad to get up there? Is this a shortcut back? You've dealt with both sides of that at the store, so you know people do it. Still, it's disgusting as heck. Absolutely. Oh yeah, that absolutely is a shortcut back. Did that dude just rappel down from the roof? Finish them off. You reach for a sip, and now you're finished the cup after all. So you lied to us. You were actually done. What the heck, Furball? Thought you still had more. Sure you did. I see how it is. That dude might see me and shoot at me. See, where's the wheat seed there? Just means you can have a second cup now. Did that guy see me? Is he trying to break through now? Yep. And I forgot the charger's on the other side of that wall, so I can't block it off after all. Frosty! Thank you for the raid. I'm surprised you winded down so early. What the heck? Normally up all night. But thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. I hope you're having yourself a lovely night. But hi Frosty, hi Ulix, hi Dayhard, hi Oliver Rain, hi Wannawin, hi Dashina, hi Kubikabi, hi Durnunu. Hi to anybody new here. My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream literally every single night. So if you're ever bored when Frosty is not around, you will find me here playing whatever game has caught my interest. Right now I've been playing a ton of this game, Abiotic Factor. It has kind of the Half-Life vibe to it, but it's this big sandbox type structure that you explore and do stuff in. Let's put these away for the moment. And let's... God dang it. Pan. Cook that stuff. Feel bad, have the toxic raid message to the sweetest Sasha. I know, right? The most toxic streamer. I'm kidding. Frosty's absolutely adorable. I've rarely seen her being toxic. You will lurk here and have a good night. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you again for the raid. Thank you for being such a lovely person. You have a good rest of your night. Ignore the toilet minigame. Frost is a cutie. Confirmed. Okay, the door can only open inwards. I need to charge my flashlight. 5. And I should technically charge the flashlight on this gun too, because then I can actually see while shooting. I hear the sizzling sound, not the popping sound, which means that stuff's not finished cooking yet. Just taking that for the cooking XP. I don't actually want to eat it because it has too much radiation. Kind of bothers you. Most doors open both ways unrealistically, but that one only opens the one way. Bothers me a little too, but what can you do? Sleep minigame. Since Frost raided out, I'll have to open someone else to lurk in. I normally like having 4 people's tabs up at a time. You can see me missing everything. Ghost Cat is on. I can open them up. Oh, and I can already grab points in their stream. Weird, but I will take it. So that's extra stacks of stuff I don't necessarily need directly with me. Did I put beeswax in like a random thing? I don't think I would have put it in the base itself. A mysterious powdered crystal residue. Tiny arachnids crawl through the sandy substance. I mean, that thing did look like a spider, kind of. Oh, that might be exactly the leather I need for the, whatchamacallit, for the beekeeper suit. I scrap that. Did I make a note about everything about area? We did that. There is this snag vine seed to grow a protective snag vine plant. And I'm just guessing that that this will attack people coming by if it says protective. It's mostly full. I feel like I should fill up all of these and actually just bring them in right next to my cooking thing, even if they're full of dirty water. Hi, Chef. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a good one. Phone broke, you dropped it and the screen cracked. Huge oof, I'm sorry to hear that. That would absolutely be upsetting. And then you have to look at if it's a big enough crack, if you need to get it replaced, etc. I feel like most people would replace it, but as long as it's not interfering with your reading, if you want to save money, I understand avoiding it for a decent amount of time. It's gone. Oof. I don't really want to get rid of the bee, but I'm out of room, so this is why phones need to be on chains or something to prevent that. Okay, I need level 10 accuracy before I can do that stuff. Wait, didn't I already use the washroom? Why is it down so much already? Is my character sick or something? You were late? Oh no! But hi Benk. You're still here in time to have the Raider from Frostfox icon. So good on you. Hello to you too. Hope the day is treating you well. It is going good, but I hope it is well for you as well. I might actually keep my radiation suit in here just so I don't forget it. You have another phone but you can't remember your pins, so you have to contact your provider? Oh, okay. Got mild radiation, so let's take the salt pills. Hi Nameless Spirit. Hi Seiji. How are you doing tonight? I don't have that many grinder discs. I disassemble this into seeds?
I should probably locate a restroom.
You're good? That's good to hear. Oh, it gives the one seed? So you can't grow multiples of it? At least the water doesn't take that long to cook. But I have the beekeeper suit. I can make it into the larva suit or whatever, but I hesitate doing that because I don't know if the larva suit will protect me from bees or not. Renders the user less suspicious to larvae and their ilk. Larvae find the user unintrusive. Oh, I also don't have the big larva figure. I might have to kill larvae for that, like big larvae until they drop it or something. It might be a chance. And then I'm hoping that means I can talk with or maybe trade with that big larva that had the gem in its head, the core fragment. Something to fill with that anta-whatever juice. Just to see if it can be used for something. I mean, I could fill buckets with it, I bet. And I was gonna bring the super jump pad with me. Better to go this way. I know the other way was a shortcut, the other direction. Came back, you thought that arm was a tongue that was licking the inside of the other's ear. You were like, ew, why on earth? And then you had to curse us with that knowledge too. Ridiculous. Larva figure. Can be harvested from dead big larva and big hive larva. Okay. So I was right, you do just have to kill a bunch of those until it drops. If you're gonna be mentally scarred, I don't want to be alone in it. Fair, I can't blame you entirely for that. Kill a few of the big larvae. Oh, she respawned? Okay. I thought that was like a boss type thing. I mean, I got the recipe for beating it. Stop chasing me, I don't even want to fight you. What? Give it a quick look just so you don't cause people trouble. It do be legal for proprietors to define locks as things you can't alter. It isn't a default thing for it to be defined as such, but it will be in your lease contract. Tunnels like that would suck in real life. Oh, absolutely. Especially if there's dangerous creatures around like this. So it's like all these big things have a chance to drop the big bug figure. Some predators recommend using cameras will allow us to avoid a scummy predator stealing or such. That's an entrance. Miss, I got stuck on the honey. Shaking my head, to be honest. I mean, it's crazy for anyone to even consider doing that, especially if you already have enough money for inheritance that you own 2 houses, like a second home to rent out, and yet you still will try to steal from the people there that who are paying you for it. But then again, humans are awful, and so it doesn't entirely surprise me that there are people who will try things like that. Yeah, that's the bug that I'm going to see if I can talk to with the larva suit on, because I don't understand any other reason for the suit other than that. Random duct tape. Look up what are the odds of getting the thing to even drop. Okay, that dude didn't respawn. Concept that a tenant has to pay rent, adhere to strict conduct and limitation, and acquire cameras and whatever to safeguard themselves from malpractice from the provider is absurd to you. I'm pretty sure it's absurd to everybody. I think the soil bags can be used for an explosive. That mud grenade or whatever. We haven't seen another Portal World in a while. We've literally only seen those 2, I think. Every other Portal has been just a basic portal. Stuck on them. I didn't think I literally would have to do farming in this game. And by that I don't mean like farming for food, I mean farming a mob for a drop chance at an item. You'd set up cameras regardless, to be honest, on off chance of regular thieves, such as squirrels, which brings me to peanut-scented ant traps and why they don't work. Been a long time. Goes okay within reason. Failed to manage to get your depression meds again next week. TM. That's messed up. Was it that insurance wouldn't cover it? Or that you couldn't get a refill of it? I mean, it's none of my business, so you don't have to answer. I take medication for my severe anxiety issues, but said anxiety medicine also covers depression, even if I've never been categorized as having depression, because anxiety and depression literally go hand in hand. It's like, what is the biggest side effect of depression? Anxiety. You're anxious because everything is so bad all the time. What's the biggest side effects of depression? Anxiety. You're anxious because everything's bad, or was that the first one I said? And then the other is the biggest side effect of anxiety is depression, because you get depressed that you can't go out and do all the things you want, etc. You're stuck inside, you're stuck avoiding stuff. You have video footage of a ninja squirrel stealing your ant traps literally behind your mother's back? That is hilarious. I mean, I'm sure it's annoying to you, but to me, just hearing it, hilarious. The beginner ad break starts in 3 minutes. In 5 minutes, it's anywhere up to 3 minutes long, which I know is absolutely disgusting, but it's the only way to be pre-roll free, so I apologize in advance to people. Oh, I used up all my shotgun ammo on that. Well, I still have my grinder. I didn't want to bug the peccary. It was annoying for all of a day because you thought it was a very strange person. When you saw the squirrel, you couldn't stop laughing. I wonder if I could have... I wonder if I could have filled the coolers if I brought them with the antigen juice. I don't even feel like fighting those dudes. Now, the public healthcare had issues with available doctors. They moved specialists out and did never replace them. So now you gotta go to the GP instead monthly. Except they also had issues with the GP, so they're only taking children, elderly, pregnant cases. So you ran out, and now you gotta fight yourself to hit the public healthcare line at 5 a.m. in the wet winter when you already have issues staying awake or leaving home to begin with. Sort of stuck in a loop. Big oof. And I don't mean that in just a oof. I mean that is genuinely, I feel genuine empathy for you, Deshina. That is not something anyone should have to deal with. But I understand, even where I am up in Canada, there is literally a shortage of doctors and medical workers. People who do work in those fields are being overworked, and even if they get paid decently, they're still being underpaid, etc. So less and less people are going into it, and then people like us get stuck on the other end. Anti-juice. I was like, can I drink it? I mean, I can drink directly from the thing here. Hi, Sunny. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a good one. Ghost Cat, thank you for the raid. I was lurking in your stream. Did you see me? Did you? Hi, Ghost Cat. Hi, Bravo Jules. Hi, Cassell. Hi, Daft Salty Moose. I hope you're all having a lovely night. Thank you for the raid. Hello, anybody new here? My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream literally every single night. So if you're ever bored when Ghost Cat is not around, you will find me here playing whatever game has caught my interest, and I am addicted to this game. I don't tend to check my pre-roll list, neither do I. And if I know I won't be able to talk, I often just lurk without saying anything. I'm just like, I'll just hang here and farm 1,000,000 points so that I can spam things at her. Nodders, you got my name right. Well done. I appreciate it. Bravo, Sasha. You're patting yourself on the back, Sasha? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, I don't know how high this can jump me up. Pretty dang high. That's the advanced jump pad, a squirrel in a trench coat. Can you imagine? We're talking about the ninja squirrel that was at Furball's place and stole all his peanut butter ant traps right behind his mother's back. I kid you not. And he said he has it on video. Oh, whoop. That happened. Thankfully, as far as I know, there's not much of a downside to dying. I wasn't even supposed to jump up there. I just can't help but exploring. Sasha Kineko forgot about gravity. Whoops. But thank you again for the raid, Ghost Cat. If you need to head out for the night, if you or anybody from the raid needs to, no pressure to stick around. I appreciate anybody that lurks, anybody that wants to vibe with us, but I also understand it's late at night, so if you need to go to bed, go do the dishes, hang out, do whatever you need to, you do you. And good night, Sunny. Thank you for coming by to say hi. Sweet dreams to you. Is my stuff going to be, like, up there? Yep, they put my stuff way back up there. Which, I mean, I guess they did that so that if I fell off a cliff, my items would appear above the cliff and not down in the hole I fell into. But instead, I can't just pick up my stuff like that.
Good night's sleep is not illegal and I miss vibing with you.
I miss vibing with you too. I know I often only hang out with people in my stream and stuff. I don't play stuff off of stream normally because I don't have enough time to myself with taking care of the house and my mom, etc., etc. But I do always enjoy being around you, Sunny. You are a wonderful person. Nodders. Oh yeah, I enabled the throw system again like 5 days ago, I think it was. It hasn't actually been fixed. There hasn't been like a real update for it. There's an experimental update, but I don't entirely trust that. Hi Minerve, I saw you in the Sussy Onion stream earlier. I hope you're doing well tonight. Oh, there it is. Next Friday, Saturday, you can do a collab. Sounds good to me. You fell asleep on the couch again. Oops. Considering your cat learned how to force 2 different outside doors open, you don't doubt a squirrel with handy hands could smoke your cigars, eat your food, and leave your bathroom a mess. Believable. I had a cat that could open some doors as a kid too. And they were like knob doors. I don't know how he managed to turn them with his paws. It's true, you got to go do the EP soon. Have an amazing rest of your stream and day and night. Thank you, thank you. You have a good night, Bravo. Okay, I got my loot back. And now you're going back to sleep. Sweet dreams, Minerve. Okay, so there doesn't seem anything to jump onto from up here. Everyone is in fact cool though, Minerve. I will pass that on for you. And specifically for you. You fractured a bone in your leg. Okay, let's start from the bottom and then work our way up. There's actually a very cute Lickabotifrost. It's not as sussy as some of the Lickamotes I've seen. I have to drink some water. Oh, I'm eligible for a supply crate in Hunt Showdown from lurking in Quiet Stream. Oh yeah. Since Ghost Cat raided me, I have to open someone else's stream. Jiminy, who we raided last night, is still on, so I can vibe in her thing. Right now, sometimes I won't be able to jump because my leg is fractured. Okay, this door didn't open. I did loot that anti-juice. So I've made a note about that. I wouldn't be surprised if it's used in like a soup recipe or such. I haven't made soup in this game even once, though I know it's supposed to be strong. I think I might be able to... like that. And then ta-da! I feel like my stats are starting to drain faster now. Dr.
139 has been perhaps the most difficult IS to study so far. We first thought it was simply refracting light through its crystalline form, but now we're not so sure. It appears shrouded by some kind of aura that renders it almost entirely transparent to visible light. The creature moves at incredible speed.
And that's that spider thing we've been fighting.
Challenging. Obviously, I have left Dr. Stern.
Speaking of cats, slamming the door open right now. Okay, and so this goes back to my base. This thing needs a tram station key. I'll make a note about that. I'm sure I'll find that in the area eventually. I'm not liking the construction area as much as the whatchamacallit was. The office. Okay, so I have to find my way around if I want to go into there. Internet's being done on my laptop, so I'm going to reload it. Oh, Nini raided into one of her friends. So I have to open someone else again. Everybody's raiding out. I love how it looks like they've just made a barricade of these things. Maybe they used them to fight off some of the monsters. This might go into that place that we saw with all the glass. Or no.
Private note. After several months of inquiry, I had finally acquired information about our looky-loos. It's far worse than I imagined. A certain amount of attention to our research is inevitable. But thankfully, the organizations that are in a position to know precisely what our research entails are few and rare. This group's reputation, however, is of a different order.
Because it is
Their
the order.
attention is a harbinger of greater ambitions. I believe we have a problem on our hands.
And that must be those soldiers that have appeared. The cat needed a towel. When does a cat ever need a towel? Because it's soft and nice and they want it for themselves. Nodders. Oh, he was out in the rain and was going to ruin the wooden floor. I feel like it looked like a piece flew away. I do still have this cart. Up here. I think this is where we go next, but we have to turn on this red pipe first by finding the power to it. We needed like a fiber lens, optic lens, or whatever it was, to put in the green one.
I need the facilities.
At least it doesn't do what another cat we did, you know, for water at the tap every few hours or minutes. My cat actually stopped going up to the tap. My black cat, the younger one, would go under the tap if we were in the room, and then he'd try to rub right against the tap, which isn't exactly hygienic. And so we'd turn it on, and he'd just start lapping at the water with his head under the water. His fur was like so thick that he did not feel it. Oh, and I can't pick up the concrete barricades. Yoink. Like some robber just going around stealing all the copper in their walls. But instead it's metal pipes and pressure gauges. Gotta wonder what changed the cat or the water. Maybe the water's just bad now. Maybe. I just assumed he got bored of it and went back to his normal water. Can relate. More like cat relate. It does say there's a washroom here if I don't want to have to go back to my base right away. Not much stuff lying about here. That's a way up. Oh, and my flashlight's about to run out. Although technically I have the flashlight on my gun as well. You had a cat that would sleep in the bathroom sink, no idea why. When I was young, we had one like that. He didn't do it a lot, but I was like, man, imagine if I just turned that tap on. You'd never sleep here again. But I was not mean enough to ever do something like that. I wouldn't want to hurt the cat's feelings. Or startle it like that. I assume it's smooth and cool, and maybe if it's hot out, etc., they lay there and are just like, this is comfy. Okay, so that goes up there. We've only found the one operable forklift. That is the staircase. Okay, so I've explored everything on the ground floor. If I fits, I sits, nodders. Probably not going to be able to get that through there, am I? That's hilarious. By hilarious, I mean heartbreaking. I can leave the common stuff that I'll probably find more of. The grinder disc is just ammo that I'll reuse. I feel like I'll see more computers, but... You did it. You turned it on very gently because he wouldn't get out. He was like, oh, drink time. Doesn't even get upset or whatever. Just, oh, the water's coming. Convenient. Oh, I forgot I have to make more scrap shot ammo. Have I planted a potato? Super tomatoes, entering a race. Going to... No, I have not. First you'll find it grants tap immunity. The water never touches the skin. Yeah. I meant to charge my pistol, but hey, why not? Or I mean my flashlight. Oh, that was connected to that upgrade station. Repair the hammer, repair the gun. Stuff is there. What is my cooking skill at? Prep chef. All cooking related recipes take half the time to craft. Doesn't seem too useful, but whatevs. Yep, all cooking related recipes take half the time to craft. And it doesn't take that long to craft these things. Or I mean to charge these things. There. I planted the grass, or the rice, replanted it. I can put that stuff in there, so I've got a couple of it if I do want it. Okay, that wasn't enough. Maybe that little bit will be enough. That stuff's lower in durability. Oh, I have to make more ammo.
Enemy!
I was gonna say, now that I think of it, it might make sense to kill this dude in hopes that he gives the, what is it called? The broken flashlight. Nope. A little bit of ammo for the pistol though, every time I kill one. Hands back in there. Oh, agriculture went up. Just a potato or something probably grew already. was a second cacophonous chest, so I could try summoning the trader again. But I can't remember what it was I needed to trade with him in the first place to get it. Oh, scrap shot ammo. And I guess that ammo too. Hi Ayaka, how are you doing tonight? I think I saw you in stream with Sleepless. I hope you're doing well. I wonder if the soldiers killed that monster. That probably would have teleported over to them. I'm surprised my strength isn't higher. I feel like I have to carry items for a long time. I'm almost at the point where I get heavy weapons. Yeah, we were just playing Night Rain and vibing. Nice, nice, nice. That sounds like a good night to me. Oh, it's the key to the tram station that would open that. Hop on? What do you want me to hop on, Onion? And it better not be something sussy. Congrats on your insane gacha luck. Onion is the king of Gamba. They've won the 50-50 4 times in Zenless Zone Zero now. How's Abiotic Factor being? Never played this. It's honestly really good. You'd probably enjoy playing it with, what was it called? Did you see the weapon pull? I did not. Did you get multiples? I had to take my dog out to get her nails clipped right after I watched you pull. And my dog was absolutely bad getting her nails done. They actually had to put a muzzle on her. No joke, in 13 years of my dog's life, never once have they put a little muzzle on her during her visit to get that. You got 2 of her weapons in the same tentacle. That's bonkers. It was just a little cloth muzzle that they put over her mouth, but she was not behaving. I will shout Onion out in a second too, and no problem. But that is bonkers to get 2 of them at once. But it also happened to be the 5th 50-50 in a row. I was wrong about it being 4 then. I should literally just let you log into my account to do pulls for me. I'm not even kidding. Poor Floof wasn't having it. She wasn't. Then again, she is a senior as far as dogs go now at 13 years. So I can completely understand getting kind of ornery and cranky. It's the streamer luck, trust. It didn't work when I streamed it, Onion. That made it worse. But yeah.
The research division, don't shoot.
Oh, that's freak. Am I robbing you?
It's safe. You can come up.
Stealing your water. I already have the map, but it doesn't look like it because it doesn't. When I open the map like this, it doesn't like show me the map. You got an older pup here, but she's just fussy with wanting to be pets. Maybe your Zuck is not Zenless shaped. Apparently not. And hi Sleep, how are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a good one. Douglas.
Look, just talk to Frake, okay? I'm just trying to help get us out of here. You must be new, huh? Hey, how's that first day
They're with the
going?
research division. Don't shoot.
I'm just trying to help get us out of here.
Okay, I can't break that stuff. Painting of a man. I don't really want it, but it's unique, so let's take it. And just store it somewhere never to look at. You're vibing? How's the session? I'm vibing too. Found out unfortunate news in that my uncle is going to be coming to stay with us for a week at the end of next month, and I am not a fan of him anymore. So I don't look forward to that. But what can you do? Freak.
I don't know how you've made it this far. Those savages have blocked every exit. They even collapsed the surface tunnel.
What is going on with her neck?
Remember what happened in '85? When the kinetics team overloaded the Secretron? They triggered a singularity that carved a hole clean through to the next sector. We could do it again right now, if these damn quakes hadn't broken the electron pumps. So I sent my team to the blacksmith. He can make the parts to fix the pumps. We'll make our own exit. All my people need to do is follow the pipes. Red, yellow, green, they'll find their way to the pumps they need to fix.
Who are you
It's
not
been
kind of
hours
my
since they
uncle?
left, but they'll be back, I'm sure of it.
So she sent people out to fix the pipes and they haven't.
I know it sounds crazy, but if Frake says it'll work, well, I trust her.
Same.
Just stand back when it all goes up. Yeah?
His tongue bends
Try
weird.
to help get us out of here.
You just like your uncle really mad? Yeah, mine kind of takes advantage of my mom. He only talks to her when he needs something, such as to stay at her place. Never checks in on her, even with her health issues going on. Never just says hi to her or anything like that. It's just like, hey, I'm coming over. I need to stay at your place for this long. Oh, okay.
If the blacksmith can make the parts to fix the electron pumps, we'll blow the synchrotron to Kingdom Come. A little
the
extreme,
synchrotron.
perhaps, but clearly the rules have changed, and I don't hear any better plans. I'll be sorry to sacrifice that beautiful machine, but we're past worrying about
She looks like she's got a
property damage.
snakeskin belt.
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say I told you so. The science team would like to forget it happened,
And
but
your
it
mom just
did.
said, oh, okay.
And
Yep.
we're going to
She
do
has
it
never
again.
been able to say no to him.
But this time,
Even she said she'd be okay if she never talked to him again. But then he actually calls and she goes, oh, okay.
the smartest thing you can do is keep your head down.
But it's not my place to say, so.
You should leave this to engineers. We built this equipment.
Your engineers are
we
probably dead.
understand it.
Okay, she won't say anything else. Well, I am destroying all your stuff. Hi, Jed. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for lurking, as always. Your uncle is a narcissist and has a redneck personality. Fair. My uncle is a narcissist too. He was a big-time lawyer. He's retired from that now, but he's basically gone his whole life where he basically has to build himself up and be like, you know, I'm the best ever and that's why you should hire me, etc. But then that kind of carries over into his social life and people get upset with him easily. Dude, your uncle is a lawyer as well. There you go. Birds of a feather. Your internet is going bonkers. You're disconnecting all over the place. I take it you've tried resetting the router? Okay, gate security crate. I'll make a note. By Frake. Okay, so this is the red pipe, and it needs a diode. Maybe the blacksmith will now sell that diode? No, you don't think it's the router, just your Twitch? Furball's twitching. Get him! I don't know why I saw my chance, so I took it. Okay, so this doesn't go anywhere because it only happens to Twitch. Oh, okay, not any of the other websites, etc.
Oh, I love coffee in my coffee hole.
Oh, it's the coffee dude. He'd get along with Furball. Furball loves coffee in his coffee hole too. Don't budge. Overload. I was coming back from the foundry yesterday and passed an eye over the collider. They were working with the synchrotron at nearly 95% load. They're not supposed to go over 90. Don't they remember what happened in 85? The manufacturing team seems to take no heed of safety protocols whatsoever. Thanks for the note, Richard. I will pass your concerns to Frake. Frake isn't going to do anything. She makes up the rules as she goes along. This is a calamity waiting to happen again, and no one seems to care. Maybe it seems like that from the outside, but Frake knows what she's doing. There is oversight. It's just not your style of oversight. Being a lawyer but can't afford to zip it despite costing absolutely nothing? Yeah. And despite having all this money, he still wants to stay with us to save money rather than renting a hotel. Containment. Idris told me, like, that didn't look like really anything. I take it that's where all 3 tubes go to the synchrotron we're turning on. Containment. Idris told me that IS-0091 escaped containment again this morning. I need to know exactly what happened. No one knew it was missing for almost half an hour. The creature's invisible to most people. We chased it down with X-ray lamps, and it almost got Dr. Tang. Peters thinks the X-ray system had a brownout, but we're not sure. You're in charge of containment processes, you tell me. I'll get Frake and her people to review the system immediately. We may need to install another tier of failsafes. Apologies for the late check-in on this, I was held up by a Keystone visitor. I suppose that makes 2 creepy monsters lurking in our midst. You don't know why it was those random letters that caught it. What is that? It looks like there's teeth or something. It almost looks like a stick. Attention all laboratory staff. Attention, due to an unacceptable number of Bunsen burners disappearing, anyone who needs such an item must apply directly to Dr. Mance. Anyone who has any information about this, please contact me directly. We are currently conducting an investigation. Please do not try making your own. We have enough things that explode around here. Looking at Dr. Mance thing.
Watching Dr. Peters work with the 173 this morning, the little hoppy one, a thought occurred to me about its relation to the other 2, and indeed all the entities we have encountered in Antiverse 2. At best, the implications are, concerning. In the most extreme reading, no, it will have to wait.
Okay, something going on there. Okay, you talk to the blacksmith again, and we can hopefully get the diode from him now. Rather than running down there, I think I might be able to just run down here. Every time you see that NPC, you think he's grinding some pepper. Maybe he is. He's just not sharing with us. Teardrop.
Where'd you come from? Frank wants to blow a hole in the floor. She's too smart for her own good sometimes. But what choice we got? I can trade you parts to fix the pumps. Sure. But there's a couple things I need first. Price of doing business. Because Frank ain't the only one with plans. I'll buzz the list to you. One more thing. You're gonna have to unlock the tram station, too. One of Frake's people said there's a gateway in there. If that portal leads where I think it does, some of what's on that list is on the other side. I'll give you specs for a tram key.
Oh, we can make it.
Should open the station right up.
Tram station key. Seeing if he gives me any other recipes for the stuff he needs. Nope.
Most of what I need's around here somewhere, but you might need to go a little further afield. There's places that ain't on the map, if you know what I mean.
The portal.
So look around the tram station, because it's more than just a bus stop. Best of luck. They ain't getting in here anytime soon. You gotta be careful, okay? The cleaners are gonna have enough on their hands. Look after yourself, okay?
Of this sector is now
You're not one of Frank's people, are you?
Please exit this sector via
Just looking at the security crates to see if...
Most of what I need's around here somewhere, but you might need to go a little further.
Rank can't spot. Cannot be obtained through crafting. A gate security key is needed. Okay, you have to get it from the vendor, I think. And something else needs a rune to open the runic thing, which makes sense.
There's places that ain't on the map, if you know what I mean. So look around the
So we
tram
don't know what the
station.
diode
More than
needs
just
or what
a
the
bus
fiber optic
stop.
cable needs.
Best of luck.
The fire proximity suit needs the air compressor, and then he'll give me
Best
one.
of luck.
Hi, Nikki. It's been a while, but I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Don't need that thing. Bannable offense. Whee! You're doing well, just looking for a place to lurk while you sleep. Fair. You are always welcome here, but no pressure. I wouldn't mind more. What is it called? A little bit more of those. What did the air compressor take? Okay, I have the stuff for that. I just need to make the reinforced hose. And then I can get that fire suit. Tram station key. I'm guessing it's the expensive stuff. Nope. Tech scrap. Okay, a controller and military electronics. You also pulled a joke on a random streamer just now. Mind if I show you the joke by trying it on you? As long as it's not offensive or anything like that, go for it. Controller is what I needed. Where was the key? Tram station key. Crafted key, one-time use, made for accessing stations and other areas that are prohibited. Hello, I am the fishmonger. Would you like a fish? I would love a fish. Oh, random world has stuff. Oh, thank you for the biddies. I do appreciate it. I feel like I should cook those things first thing. Wait, that isn't a fish at all. You are right, it is not. But I don't mind one bit. This isn't a fish at all, or 100 bits? Isn't it 100 bits? I thought it was. It looks like it to me. Or is this the bit? Dun 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 dun.
They ain't getting in here anytime soon.
Okay,
You gotta be careful, okay? The cleaners are gonna have enough on their hands.
Fire proximity suit.
Look after yourself, okay?
Anyway, that's the joke. You got a good laugh from the random person. Oh, I feel like I didn't understand the joke, but maybe I'm missing something. You like a fish, it's 100 bits. Oh wait, this isn't a fish at all. Or 100 bits. I feel like I'm missing the joke. It might need to be explained to me, but I might just be dumb, which would not be surprising in the slightest. Worn by volcano suit researchers and molten manufacturing workers, blocks most exposure to high heat and flame. A stuffy suit will increase your thirst to slow you down. Where it cannot be ignited by fire or extreme heat. Oh, that also destroys into leather, so that is one way to get leather. By trading that. It's not supposed to make sense, you're just being silly. Oh, okay. Fair, fair, fair. It is very silly. That I can concur. I can put the fire suit in with that one. And let's just destroy that for now. I feel like just letting that stuff expire. I have so much of this meat that doesn't give radiation right now. Canned recipes. Okay, might as well go drop that stuff off right away. Easy ammo. Okay, that stuff hadn't cooked yet. So it did say the tram station. I kind of want to check. It said you can get, when I looked up the gate security key or key to open the security chest, I think it said that you can get the key from the vendor in the first area. But the vendor in the first area had items that I couldn't see yet. I wonder if they'd be shown by now. Because I found like 3 or 4 gate security chests and haven't been able to open a single one of them.
I reckon you know what you need to do. And if you don't, well, don't look at me.
Stapler traded for who knows what. We have the employee locator, root beer for canned peas, and a computation brick for a light gun repair
Do
kit.
or don't, it's all the same to me.
So that can repair like the pistols, the real guns. Oh, I think I had a note about the blacksmith cell's fair proximity suit. I could go back to kill more of those giant larvae, because I do want to make that suit at some point. And then I need to open the tram station, which will let me go through that one portal. Hi Eggers, how are you doing tonight? I hope you've been well. That's the tram security key. I did the optic mine, I think. Flow control in mine needs optic lens. I think I did that, so I can delete that. Tram station needs key. Oh, doing well. Just tried the BF6 beta. How are you enjoying it? I heard there is a decent amount of bugs, annoyingly. But from what I saw, it looks good. It does go well for me, though. Thank you for asking. And hi HD, I hope you're having a nice night.
Oh.
You haven't noticed any bugs, actually, except for when you try to get back to the main menu. Does it kick you out or something? Because if so, that would be awful, because I have heard of the long wait times to get in. Oh, your game crashed? That's messed up. Well, I mean, normal, but still. And hi, Phazon. I hope you're having a lovely night. Why? You didn't actually have any wait time? You wouldn't ban a cutie like me. Look how edible I am? Not like adorable, just straight up edible. Excuse me? Thank you for lurking, Phazons. Must appeal to something Onion understands. Makes sense. That's the hallway, I take it? It is. I swear to God, I better not have to kill like 100 of these. Yeah, that's just more meat. Yeah, like, I feel like that's gonna be a traitor. I don't actually know, but I can't hurt him. And he has one of those ancient reactor fragments in his head, and he's guarding the eggs. Accuracy 7, biometric armor. Oh, does that let me use the guns? You gain confidence to properly handle more advanced firearms. You also learn the biometric armor apps recipe. So I think that allows me to use like the submachine gun and that revolver that I can loot from the enemies, though I have almost no ammo for each. I got like a figure from killing the boss at one point, but I don't think that was the figure needed for the recipe. I can always double check it. Sharp melee 7. Okay, nothing. No talents from that. I'm gonna double check. Big larva figurine. Yeah, that's what needed. It can be harvested from dead big larva and big hive larva. Okay, it says 4 and 6% chance to drop off them, so it is fairly rare. Oh, can they not come up here? Okay, nothing from this attempt either. Oh, I think there might be one or two in the center. There's one up there. Normally there was one right here, but I guess they walk around. Oh, what is that? Oh, just bio scrap. Oh, a hammer. Okay, it'll take a while for them to respawn, so let's go to the tram station. Excuse me. This stuff? Yeah, will cause sickness if you eat it raw. The character is tired, but I don't plan on going into the antiverse or whatever. I know I've seen the blue benches. Have I picked up the wooden benches? That door. Oh, there's a soldier there. I was gonna say, shouldn't there be a third one? And there was. Oh, another water cooler. I feel like I hear a soldier in here. Oh, thank you for the follow, fish lover. I do appreciate it. And right after they make that a fishing joke. Suspicious. Okay, just exploring every nook and cranny. Oh, there's the Antiverse portal. Oops, didn't mean to shoot. Although the scrap shot is fairly cheap, so it's not a big deal. hi ZPG. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a good one. It's always nice to see you. Okay, so there's nothing else down here. Everyone is in fact cool, and I'll pass that along for you. I'm right, glad you're still enjoying Abiotic Nodders. Fairly addicted to it. I like the idea of collecting all the stuff, crafting things, having my own little base in the world, etc. It's a very good game indeed. Email terminal. Dr. Mance reporting.
Dr. Tenku appears to have made a breakthrough, but we've had false starts before. But this time, her results seem reproducible. I almost can't believe it. Tengu has discovered a new kind of bosonic matter, a sort of negative photon, and in so doing, unlocked an entirely new mathematics. Exactly what this means for research here at Cascade is unclear. We are charting new territory and making new discoveries almost daily. I feel we have passed through the looking glass.
Email terminal. Portal grounding. We're trying to compare your readings from Antiverse 16 with our research on IS-0138. Our goal is to figure out why test subjects often emerge from portals close to the original entry point. It's convenient, I suppose, but damned confusing. We don't know either. It feels like our two systems are operating on completely different principles. Well, they are different universes, we think. Indeed, the furniture store isn't located in our universe, or at least not our exact time period. I don't know. We do know it's in Boston, though. Excellent. Maybe we can catch the Celtics some weekend. Sure, just watch out for the rabid fans. So this portal is going to take me to, like, a furniture store in Boston? Excuse me? Rocklarks. Lenora, we had some issues with the specimens you brought back from A24 or A24. Was there anything unusual about the Rocklarks? Did you notice any strange behaviors? Idris, I'm not an expert. I wouldn't know if one was acting weirdly. They're fairly strange to begin with. What's the problem? We're fairly certain one of them wasn't a Rocklark at all. We're not really sure what it is. Some kind of emulator, able to adopt different appearances? A shapeshifter? For want of a better word, yes. A creature pretending to be a Rocklark. We checked on the specimens this morning. One had vanished. In its place appeared to be a member of the research team. I swear Dariah almost let it out. It talked to us speaking in cliches and seemed obsessed with food. It was downright freaky. Eventually it produced a stapler from somewhere. We still have no idea how it did that. I was right. That coffee dude, Coffee in the Coffee Hole, he absolutely is one of the co-workers. Co-worker, there you go. That absolutely is him. So he's a shapeshifter that took on human form. That explains why he only comes out at night. He crawls on all fours. He's obsessed with food, speaks in cliches. I love it. 0014 issue. Or wait. Notyourfriend.jpg. Yep, there he is, crawling on all fours. So the coworker is literally a SCP. 0014. Sir, we've run into a serious issue with IS-0014. Its temporal distortion increases the closer we get, meaning that as soon as our instruments touch it, they stop working. There's no way to take a sample. With respect, Daniel, it's your job to find a way around this. I know, but Dr. Varenkov touched it and was practically stuck to it for the next 20 minutes. Now Dina Qatar's team want to assess the effects on him, which is fair enough, but we're still no closer to discovering where on earth this came from or who made it. I think we can be fairly sure it wasn't Turkmen nomads, so that's a start. Okay, that was all 3 emails. So there's only one more spot here. And there was a soldier. You don't know why, but he makes you so mad. Has he jump scared you more than once? That looked like he had a medic symbol on his helmet. You've had worse coworkers. And he just makes you so very upset. He just wants to share some break room recreation. Yeah, he has a cloth mask over his face. I'm already dirty, so it doesn't matter if I get dirtier. Okay, so they just dropped regular ammo. The officers are the ones that give Magnum ammo. I might be able to equip the Magnum now, since I got the recipe for that biometric... Oh, medic helmet. Wearer becomes adept at reviving allies, 3 armor. A medic's helmet, a military make adorned with strange markings. So in co-op, you can revive your teammates faster with it on, I guess. I like how it tells you at least if stuff is breakable, so that you don't necessarily waste your time. Dr. Mance. Like 99% of all the hollow notes have been him.
A microscopic entity in its home antiverse. IS-121 is a staggering titan in our own. How the gatekeepers managed to secure not 1, but 2 of these behemoths is quite frankly beyond me. I suspect it is best not to ask. They are a necessary force, confronting nightmares and returning with them in chains. 121, an incredible specimen. Our research continues.
Will I get to see what that looks like? So I can just jump down to the portal there. I can go down here. Does this go all the way to the floor? I was gonna say, will that be a shortcut somewhere? Love the recording co-op because if someone plays them, you all hear them, so you just get jump scared by Derek Mance randomly. That is kind of funny. You're just going around minding your business and I assume I can walk back up that. I'll go drop off stuff before I go in there, but I still want to look around outside.
I'm tired.
Sleepy. No, power's going out. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything out here. You almost always just respond with, "Hi, Derek." was like, can I even fit this on there? Doesn't look like it. There's my random meat balloon following me. I like riding the trams at least once. And I can always just drop this stuff off and rest at my original base, because I think this will take me to the tram by there. Ooh, my Kit Kat. I bought a pack of 4 the other day, that's why I had one yesterday and one today. Does this just fall? Like, that did not look like there was a path. Just gonna wash off in the pool because it's dirty water, and so I don't have to worry about wasting it. I wish it just felt it'd be so funny. You couldn't buy chocolates and hold off on eating them all unless you put them well away from you. Fair. Sprinting level 10. Oh, along with your passive gains, you sprint 5% faster overall. You'd be like, hungry chocolate time. I actually have a decent amount of snacks in my room, from like chocolate to licorice to goldfish crackers, etc., etc. I do have a modicum of self-control, though. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to take all. Whoops. Q is what drops items. Oh yeah, I can't disassemble stuff because power is off. I should sleep before I get too tired. Run food, that can just be broken down. Oops. There.
Attention. This sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security instructions.
Since I'm near the washroom anyways, I might as well use it for my character. I don't even feel like cooking that. Oh, I didn't make the upgrade on this to let it repair stuff. Oh, it needs tech scrap. Magazine tech scrap. Item transporter needs energy brick and 2 raw Exor hearts. Do I have those? I actually do have those. What's the other thing? Energy brick. And energy brick takes power supply, circuit board, tech scrap, fan. Shouldn't I have the energy brick on me? There we go. Okay, put that stuff away. Do I have any mugs? I do have the one mug. Where is it? Weapons. Mug need. Oh, I don't know if I actually have any. I don't think I have chains here, though. I didn't mean to do that. I literally just used the washroom. Why is that dropping so fast? Unless it doesn't do it fully. Or if it's because every time I eat food, it then fills up more. That would actually make sense.
Do or don't, it's all the same to me.
Was it the one around on that side? Yeah, I think it is. That's why the tram is literally there. test. You're seeing your leg. Thought so. But are you seeing your arm? Like, yeah, there's nothing here. It just flies up there. I guess it was too awkward, so they just said F it. This is like an SCP facility. People will deal with it. Yep, that one too. You just drop. You can see your arm. Pog, pog, pog. Arms, legs, knees and toes. Knees and toes. I can't even remember how that song went. I don't know why these slots are locked. Here by the exit. We are good on stats. Why wouldn't you be able to see your arms? It'd be messed up if you look down, didn't see your body. Just be like, I'm stuck in the Matrix. You mean head, shoulders, knees, and toes. That must be it. I'm on a train? Question mark.
Scientist, what purpose do you have with this anomaly? Speak. Tell me, what is the purpose of this train's perpetuity? What disaster accrues if it halts?
Oh, Dr. Hammond.
Yourself. Why must this vehicle persist in its motion? Tell me this instant. Prometheans, your brethren are madmen using your science to taunt things you cannot comprehend.
We must fix it.
Your gatekeepers will not help you now.
Keep it going. It must not stop. It must
Tell me,
persist at all
what is the
costs.
purpose of this train's
The dark
perpetuity?
lens.
What disaster accrues if it halts?
They removed the dark lens.
That's what I must do.
Scientist,
Furnace,
what purpose
fuel this
do you have
machine
with this anomaly?
so that it continues on forever.
Tell me.
None of this stuff should have been fail-safe. This wasn't you.
Okay, so there should have been a failsafe, and this guy has to shovel forever to keep the train going. Okay, and I can't do that.
Must fix it. The train must roll on, yes, no matter what. I cannot rest. We must keep going. It cannot stop. Oh, we know what will happen. What we feared for so long, all these years. Cannot stop. Must keep going. It never stops. It never ends. It goes on and on and on and on and on. Wait. No. I must not stop. I must. Imagine the horror. The chaos. No.
Explain the
I
chaos.
must keep going, no matter what. No matter who or how. It must continue. Never cease. The train cannot stop. It cannot stop. It cannot.
Yeah,
Does
the train
my
that
team
if it
know I'm
stops,
in
the
here?
entire area
They'll send
explodes.
somebody to assist, but I cannot stop. It never stops. It never ends.
This is the song that goes on and on. Da 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 da.
No.
Some people, they started singing, not knowing what it was. And da 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 da. Superimposed train states. So I'm not seeing anything down here. You'd be too tempted to shoot that guy and just see if it kills everything. I mean, I'm curious too, but... Why? Hi, Seer. How was Fork Knife? Does that smoke hurt? Because we took damage before. Yeah, the smoke hurts, so you can't be up there. You totally save and shoot that guy. I don't think you can save. Fortitude is only rank 5. You regenerate health a bit more frequently. Good. We won a bunch of blitz matches and won like 3 battle royale ones. Nice, nice, nice. Axle grease. No new idea. So that's the way back. No quit backup files. Come back and see what happens. It's a shame there's no save feature.
Vendale!
These are fancy furniture. I've never seen them before. Vintage pocket watch, crystalline vial, Geiger counter keychain, and Spuddy. You're loving this new season, lots of unbolts of past items. I actually really like Beehive and Core Companion. Seen that potted plant. Aw, that thing looked cool. I can't break the land of glass. I hate that their corpse blocks a lot of the items. You love Abiotic. Hi Jinxie, how are you tonight? Things such as golden points of interest that have loot drones flying around and capturing flags at those for good loot and items like the Flowberry Fizz. I don't remember the Flowberry, I do remember those points of interest that you can capture, etc. But yeah, this game is very good, and I'm wholeheartedly enjoying it. Some of the stuff I can put outside on the trolley. Hello, I'm glad you are. Pog, thank you again for buying me it. Otherwise, I probably would have waited a long time before getting it. I spent all my money on my next model. And like I said, when I do beat it, I would be happy to play with you on the hardest setting and see literally just how hard it can get. Get out of here and drop this stuff off on the cart. I don't think I got the big vintage table because it broke. Fine, do I have to go up that way then? Hi Chroma, how are you doing tonight? You broke this game so much. Since the game is fully released, does it have, like, workshop stuff where people can make mods for it now? Because I can only imagine the cool mods that people could add to this game, and items, etc. Oh, the pocket watches take their own slot. You know for sure you haven't beaten the game? Oh, okay. You've been better, but you're hanging in. Big oof. I'm sorry to hear that you're dealing with whatever is causing trouble for you, but I hope things go better for you soon, Chroma. If I take out those things, yeah, it'll let me go a bit faster. Hi. I'm friendly! I'm friendly! Friendly! See, it's missing on purpose because it now knows I'm friendly. No! You'd ask to join, but you don't know if you'd be okay with that. I'm planning on playing single player right now, and later I'm not sure who I will play with. It's probably people I'm very close to, sorry to say. I appreciate the idea of wanting to play with me, though. Oh, you little... There is a charging station nearby. I need to put down the water jugs. I brought these back from my first area. Snake vine. Oh, it is basically out of water. There's almost where you built your first base. You were in the garage, though. I built my first base in that office, literally right where you start. Right by the, what is it called? That infinite cooking spot. That even at nighttime, you can still use it. This is my second base, kind of. Snake vine. Oh, I only got the one from it. So I can turn it into like a defensive structure. You never thought of that spot? Yep. It had a fridge in it already, or whatever. And it had a couple cupboards for the very beginning of the game, and that's where that makeshift bed or whatever, that couch is you can lay on. I normally put up little, what are they called, sand barricades here, but I've been needing to go out this way, so I have avoided it. Okay, the briefcase does become leather. Pocket watch, just because I wanted to see what the gears give me. Hi, Metro. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a good one. Keyboards can go in there. I can make the biometric thing now. Exquisite chain, and can be scrapped into silver, which I think was for a recipe. It's not automatic sorting things for me, annoyingly. Actually, I'll bring those for now. Silver is needed for solder. Oh, okay. I do have the recipe for that. I'm trying to understand how far in the game you are. I'm probably a decent way through the second area. I talked to Fark or whatever just recently. Fark or Flake or whatever her name is. Yeah, the only hint you get for shoulder is the boiling pot right outside the forge guy. Didn't end up needing those iodine tablets. Let's fill these back up with dirty water before I go out anywhere. That thing just wants snacks. It doesn't even attack. I'm a horrible person for killing it. I feel like this water would be entirely radioactive. Either way, that's getting cooking XP. Yeah. Canned peas and salt. I've literally never made any recipe, any soup. I should, just to see what they become. Solder is silver scrap and metal scrap. I should make that in case that's an ingredient for stuff. Because then it could unlock recipes or something. I just cook that for a set amount of time. Quaint little home for 100 or so busy little friends, requires nearby nourishment to function. Oh, so this does let you make an actual beehive. I do have the queen bee. I don't know if I have 2 beeswax, but I have at least 1. Yeah, I have 1. If I go to that first portal and get the other beeswax, then I might be able to make it. Why is that? I know that one only has that many. Let's go put this stuff away here for now. Okay, I put away all my stuff. I do want the beehive. Gooey tulip salad, cooked gooey meat steak, and glow tulip. Oh, powered chef's counter.
Good evening.
I don't think I ever bothered
Today's
making a chef's
power
counter
and
here.
Primary illumination in this sector will be ceasing shortly. Have a safe and successful evening.
I might have a magazine stand near the beginning of the game that I could bring. I feel like if I bring the thing with me, I might be able to get an anomaly from that. If I use a glass jar and then find those anomaly things. Test tube. Thank you for the head pat, Mikoto. I hope you're having a nice night. So it's like, can I use the test tube to catch those anomalies? I can make the mud grenades to try out. I might only have 1 or 2 honey. I like making each item once. I kinda wanna wait till these portals happen just so I don't leave my base undefended. Where's the chef's counter?
Warning. Biological incursion.
Increase your chance to get rare items from butchering and salvaging.
Personnel.
That actually would help for harvesting that slug figure. That seems to take a while to cook.
Stop!
5 minutes to closing. Hope you're doing well. I am. Thank you for the head pat as well, Jed. Okay, air feels normal again. Those things give a lot of food, but they also give radiation. I could technically make soup with that head, I think, when the power comes back on. Oh, uncooked glue. Is that what the recipe is? So the peccary head becomes glue, and I've still literally never made that this far into the game. No, I want to... Nighttime's probably almost over. Sure, everything is repaired. Oh, I had a chef's counter already. I mean, I could keep this and just bring it to the next location, so it's not a full waste. Good. Hi, Ampathos. How are you tonight? How be this night, Sasha? The night goes good.
Warning. The safety rating of this sector is now -4.
I assume eventually it will tell me that it is done. You are due. You make a new favorite tonight? Oh? What kind of favorite is that? I want to eat, or I have to rest. I want to eat that thing that increases the chance of getting rare stuff, and... that makes paints. Base solar material created from melting silver and metal in a cooking pot. I feel like that soup is going to overboil or destroy itself if I do not wait for it. Purple paint takes the crystal powder and glue, an Exor quill and glue for 1057 paint. Idea paint takes a skip cookie and glue. Brown paint, of course, takes feces and glue. That is, yeah. Okay, it makes the actual Giga glue. I thought it was some different type of glue for some reason. I absolutely do not need to do that then. Go try to kill all those big bugs after eating the thing that gives you a bonus. Crew, thank you for the raid. The notification didn't pop up there for some reason. I mean, the sound didn't for me. It probably did for everybody else. But I hope you're having a nice night. How are you doing today, crew? I hope stream went well. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the raid. And sorry, I missed what Amptho said. Chicken thighin, a Thai sweet garlic and spice sauce. Not entirely sure what it's called. You just got it at work. On top of rice with some roast sesame seeds and green onions and a touch more of the sauce. That actually does sound quite good. And hi Connor, how are you doing tonight? We just got raided by crew there. Oh, this is this place. Stream was good. Twas sleepy, so you decided to raid out. Fair. That makes sense. Hey, it's Bread Connor. I always think that looks like a bed they're staying in, although I know it's a toaster. Yeah, increases chance to get rare items from butchering and salvaging. It gives a little bit of thirst and a lot of hunger. But we'll hope with that we can get the rare creature figure off these dudes that lets you make the suit. Sorry you're a touch sauced yourself while you reminisce about a game released in 1999 or was it 98? Oh, was that the Mega Man Legends you were talking about last night? Yeah. So think about it going is you'll get to get things right in the first area. It's going good. I'm a decent ways through the second area, I feel like, so if you don't want to spoil anything, feel free to tune out. trying to get an item to drop off these creatures. And that thing I ate is supposed to give me a buff that makes it so that it increases the drop chance of stuff off butchered animals. Or butchered creatures, I guess. It's alright, but you find it hard to find the place to go and mats to get. Oh, okay. I literally just explore every single corner, and then I eventually find what I need no matter what. Okay, it can't oh well, it said increases the drop chance of rare stuff. So it probably doesn't increase the drop chance of the basic meat at all. Oh, well there we go. Big larva figurine, that's exactly what I needed. Since I have the buff anyways, I'm gonna see if I can get a second one. Because then I can still use it for displaying. Nothing back here.
I may soon need the facilities.
I know there's 2 in one more area and then 1 in the center to kill. Oh, stuck on the goo. I'm surprised even the larva will try to attack you. Good night, Sinful. Sweet dreams. Thank you for always spending time with us. It still says I have that icon on the left side of my screen that looks like dice, which I'm pretty sure means it's the buff for having a better chance of getting stuff. Let's check for the one in the middle, and then we can leave. Well, even if I didn't get more than one, just getting the one is good enough. And I think these flowers were used to make the stuff anyways. There's a bathroom just outside of this place. Reloading rank 10. You are less clumsy at reloading all weaponry. Basic geometry. I wonder if that means let's see. Yeah, that actually seems a little bit faster. god, my guy's using the washroom with the door wide open. Ridiculous. And there's the big grub figurine. Big larva figurine. Okay, I do have enough leather to make another beekeeper suit, so I can use the one for crafting. I have 6 raw larva meat on me. I need more. Hopefully I still have some in here. Oh, and where's my beekeeper suit? In here? Or no, I put it in the thing over here because I was out of room. Oh, I didn't even need to take it out since I'll have to make another beekeeper suit anyways. Larva uniform. I'll need another hazardous suit. Actually, I have one, but I don't want to get rid of that because I might need it for my radiation later. Try talking to that bug now. I'll wait for this to boil. I want to see if they actually are a vendor, or if they're just lore. Hydrated, well fed. Soon. He said stay away, and then it looked like he sounded like he was chasing me. Say, is there anything you would suggest doing early on in the game? I have only played the game the one time, but I feel like the best thing you can do is obviously setting up a base and picking up one of every object. There's one or two, not many, but there's one or two furniture items that are used in crafting recipes. But literally every new item you pick up has a chance of being part of a recipe. Even if it doesn't say right away it's part of the recipe, it might be like one of 4 parts. One thing is a tip. You need to kill the robots at one point in the first place. Wait, you couldn't ask the bugman what the buzz around town was. Oh, you. Early on, at some point, you'll have to kill 3 robots, and they are super hard. Like, I spent 20 bolts and all these throwing knives and still couldn't take it down. There is a base defense thing called a Chopinator, and it's not too hard to make. And if you get that, you can plug it into a wall and near the robot, lure the robot over to you, and let it kill them. The robot only activates at nighttime when power is off, but you can go up to them in their charging pod and just start whacking them, and a bar will appear. When the bar fills up fully, they'll activate and attack you. So then you just lead them into the Shoppinator, stand back, let it kill them. Because then they drop an item you need for making a couple things in the first area. Get to the Shoppinator. Oh god, that's creepy. You can still see their face. Equip an item to every available slot at the same time. Is this your hive? It smells strange. How we came to this cave. The brightness, then a new smell. New flavors everywhere. The old scents are gone. We cannot see paths. How will we spawn? Oh, it does say trade. I have never tasted you before. Ew. You seek Nith's horn? Nith seeks nourishment but stays strong. And that's the big bug going around. So many unknown scents. Where do the paths lead? This was not agreed. We are not hungry for this flavor. So they obviously got taken from their home portal into this place. You are true. Okay, trade. Gem crab bait for powdered crystal, and a big hive larva figure for I don't know what item. I think I already found this thing. I'll make a note about the gem crab bait. So they don't sell anything fancy or cool. But it was still interesting that it let me do it. Is that another flower? Nick? Don't need to use the washroom because my character recently did. I could just go straight back to that portal. Oh, aside from the fact that my character's tired. Not super duper tired though. I could go into the portal for a minute just to pick up some of the items. Aha, there was the magnum ammo. And nothing but the hat, which I don't care about. Let's just go pick up 1 or 2 items in here at least.
Scientist, what purpose do you have with this anomaly?
Okay, that dude respawns.
Tell me, what is the purpose of this train's perpetuity? What disaster the crews have been on?
Oh, I forgot there was items I left on the ground that I broke and are probably fully gone now. a sledgehammer for anything. Car battery charger. Oh, now I can make my own charging station. That's good. Okay, that's closed. Is it shuttering for anyone else? Not for me on my side screen. You haven't noticed? Then it's just Furballs in, sadly. Oh, I'm out of scrap shot ammo? Of course. Ooh, my own bookshelf, if it doesn't break. Nice. Vintage storage chest, and it broke. I mean, stuff in portals respawns, that doesn't mean I'll never get it. Oh yeah, this thing isn't. I need ammo. Oh, I thought it was gonna fall. I was gonna be like, fall! So I didn't get the big vintage table and the vintage chest. Hi, Dixie. The game goes good. A lot of micromanaging and stuff, but I am totally cool with that. But see you in a bit, Jed. Have a safe trip home. I guess I could have just dropped stuff off on the platform here. But I'm tired enough, I want to go back to my base. But I got 2 car batteries, and so I can make 2 charging stations then. And then I don't have to run out of my base and go to that one spot with the enemies nearby. Other stuff all broke, okay. Oh, oh, the water does boil over eventually. I wondered if it didn't, but no, it definitely does. Or it, like, dries up. Might as well use dirty water to clean myself. Charging station, car battery, obviously. Coil? Pipe? Yes. Car battery, coil, any 4 pipes. Ammo, car battery. I have multiple magnums. Actually, I don't like that being by the blood. Vexen's playing hunt. Pass it on. I don't know if I'll ever need that suit again. I mean, unless I go get that gem bait from the vendor. That takes like no time at all.
Good evening. Today's power and primary illumination in this sector will be ceasing shortly. Have a safe and successful evening.
I kinda actually want to go check if I can find those anomalies near the office, and if I can catch them in that test tube. My character's kinda tired, but I don't want to sleep. Well, fairly tired. I don't want to really sleep the night away. I've only seen 1 or 2 anomalies in the construction area, almost none. But there used to be a decent amount in parts of the offices. Since I'm here now, I'll sleep for a second. Did the power still not go out? My dude barely sleeps at all, it feels like. Hopefully the one thing of water is enough to do that. Because I think there was a single recipe that took tomatoes. And that's the coffee dude. I feel like I remember seeing anomalies off and on up here in the hallway. That's not the anomaly. Yeah, I thought it was in the hallway here. I normally saw one, but I never ever thought to bring the vials with me or had them on me. Might look it up to see if there's a specific spot they spawn. doesn't tell me where to find them. Any area and gate, but are slightly more common in the hallways on level 2 in the office sector, and open areas such as the cafeteria in the office sector and the garage in manufacturing west. I'll go towards the cafeteria again, which is basically the start. You'd think you'd see at least one or two. I just thought this was a big open area, so if there was one flying around, I'd see it. This is the cafeteria, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what the odds of them spawning are, like if I just go back and forth between the areas. Because I guarantee that's the anomaly needed for the recipe. Oh. Yep, anomaly 1. Since I'm already here, I'll see if I can get more than one. So that is what you do with them. I wish I'd done that earlier in the game, because I'd seen multiple of those things, those anomalies. Let's go back up to the hallway up here. Oh, no, the power's coming back, never mind. Well, I found one. It's already 2:33, so I might just spend some time looking at recipes and the stuff I haven't made back at my base. And the music changing as soon as you go between areas. Oh yeah, and then there's the light, and so he scurries away. I don't know if I think stamina recovers faster if you don't fully drain your stamina.
Warning. The safety rating of this sector is now -4.
Oh, and it has an insectable entity that appears to respond to glass and has peculiar attraction to plant life. Okay, so you need 3 anomalies for making anomalous fertilizer. Raw Exor heart and 2 tomatoes for that. Let's scrap it for seeds. See the dog moving under me. I technically could plant that tomato seed to grow it if I wanted. The little blue icon on the corner means I haven't made that yet. 3 bio scrap and the anomaly for that. Although I should check if anything else you said. I think you have enough water. Sasha, nuh-uh. I'm gonna need so much more, Curl. You don't even know. I'm addicted. I keep drinking. The daggers take, throwing crystals take honey. I've never seen the Exor quill. Biggery battery takes an air compressor. Fine. Okay, so the industrial battery. We did the air compressor. And then is there any other stuff I have I can scrap for just basic metal? I mean, the chains can scrap into basic metal, and I haven't used them for much of anything. Why do they have the chains in there? I've only used the pipes for a few things. I'm surprised a rebar can't be turned into it. But yeah, I haven't used the chains for much, so maybe I'll scrap some of those for scrap metal. I might turn some of this stuff into soup in a bit. I'm still missing the broken flashlight. I don't really care about the makeshift binoculars. The only way to get lenses is from trading with that one dude. Oh, I didn't check for the magazine stand. I think I had 1 or 2 of those at the first base. Oh, transmogrifier needs 4 anomalies. Oh, I can't even put that in there because it's losing its durability. That's no good. So then I put this in here as a reminder. Put in a military MRE in a soup thing? Okay. Uncooked sustenance soup. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. Sustenance soup out of a military MRE. Tomato and salt. Did I scrap my tomato? A lot of things do take salt. Canned peas and salt. I don't have any canned peas. Hydrochloric acid and fish bones. Raw carbuncle, pest rump, alien drumstick. No, I cooked the carbuncle. Portal fish fillet, potato, tomato, pest stuff, feces, of course. Potato with that. Super tomato. Just the rice on its own. I could cook that. It said I can put bullets in it, excuse me. Uncooked Xantharium rice. Spuddy. A small potato with a chain on it increases item drop rates. What does that thing I have? Immersed damage greatly increased while immersed in fog, and lantern lures the cord fish. So that does nothing for me. Geiger counter, keychain. Compact device that detects radiation in the immediate vicinity. Crystalline vial. You reveal invisible entities when near. Items in your inventory are passively charged. Oh snap. That's actually fantastic then. Core companion. Your pets become greatly enhanced. I don't have a pet. Biometric arm wraps. These armors don't provide much armor, but they do allow the wearer to operate certain weapons. Allows the use of basic military weaponry. Oh, I need the soup bowl to scoop it up. I had a soup bowl in the first place. I don't know if I can actually make them or not. Oh no, I can. Hunger, 16 thirst fill. Oh, you gain accuracy and reloading XP more quickly? Faster for XP for accuracy and reloading, that's cool. Sanitarium rice. Oh, it just immediately scoops it up. Enough like a bowl of rice to fool most people. 20 hunger, 4 thirst. That thing spawns so often, I knew it would be there. So with this thing on, items... Oh god, there's going to be a purple glow around me constantly. That's going to drive me crazy, actually. We haven't gotten salt in a while. But I guess that's because we're not near where people normally eat. I know I'm wasting that food, but I want my pot back. So that's all that technological stuff. This is office stuff as well as now random stuff. This was items and stuff that I thought would be used for things. Oh, the honey or the beeswax is in there. I do have the fish bones, which is said to be used for a recipe for a soup. No soup for you. I think it was that and hydrochloric acid. So I'm just putting all that random stuff in for now. I think those things were used for an upgrade at some point. Oh, that needs to be battery charged. Should make another chest here. Which I believe means I need to reinforce things here. Should turn raids off before anyone gets me last minute. Peridium. I hope you had a nice night in Stream Folly. I would like 1 per for the road. Did you just raid out recently? Because I didn't notice. You raided into Opal. Perespera is built for you. Oh, it's built for you. Well, I'm glad to hear you're enjoying it then. Oh, I already had a soup bowl. Lame. Yeah, in the last few minutes. Makes sense.
I may soon need the facilities.
Fisherman's glue. It's got that 1 more turn gameplay, but with no turns. You've returned, grabbed a snack, and settled down. I am about to be ending in just a minute, sadly, but I'm glad you got back before the end. It's trapping me in there. It's all good, but you're glad you can make it, Nodders.
Oh.
Okay, I need to make more scrap ammo. How many? Okay, I do have grinder discs. Yeah, the fisherman's glue, I'm guessing, will literally just be actual glue. Again. Big stretch. Could keep the crystal vial near me, or on me, or whatever, just in case. But maybe I will put it away. I like the idea that it can slowly charge items, but I hate that it gives you that big purple AoE around yourself. Oh no, it actually calls it fisherman's glue. A thick and salt-scented adhesive. Nope. Maybe that's used for a specific recipe or such. Wait for that to purify, and then I'll wind down. We'll probably raid into Sai, who's surprisingly still on this late at night. Faster XP for accuracy and reloading. I'll bring that just because. It will quit with me leaving here, thankfully, or it'll save me quitting there. Let me check if Quiet's winding down or not. Quiet's doing one more match. One more match. So we can bug her right before she leaves. But thank you for the raids. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for coming by and vibing with me. Not sure if I'll play more of this tomorrow night, or if I'll do Marvel Rivals, because I know there's going to be the update where they add in Blade tomorrow or something like that. But I will be back, like I am, every single night. You all take care of yourselves. Go say hi to Sai. I will see you around. But good night, goodbye, and farewell. Farewell! Peace, 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 peace.